Hey Guardians, Ebontis here. Just wanted to do a guide from what I found are some of the best ways to get artifacts, and so you guys know, so you can at least figure out where you want to grind and spend your time. One of them that you guys have probably heard about maybe is Eris Morn. She's right here chilling out, and she's got Crota's Bane reputation. Now when you rank up her faction, you will get a faction package just like anything else. Vanguard, Crucible, New Monarchy, Dead Orbit, whatever. You'll get a faction package. Now, hers is a little different because it's the Crota's Bane package. It is still light sensitive, just like all the other ones, so if I'm 375, should be 376 to about 379, just depends on your luck. And what can you get from there? Well, you have a chance to get a couple different artifacts. Now, from her, the artifacts will be light sensitive, they're not going to be 320, but unfortunately, you can grind out all the reputation of the world, come in here, and you have a chance at a class item as well. Class items don't seem to be a problem for me between the strike-specific loot, the faction packages, all those things, faction packages, I've got plenty of class items. So the ones you really want are artifacts. Now it looks like you've got about a 3 out of 4 chance to get one of those, but still, if you do all the grinding and you just get a mark, it's kind of a bummer. Still, it is a way to get an artifact, and if you can find a group that's running Court of Oryx and you're sitting there and helping kill a bunch of bosses, you can get some reputation. Now, how much reputation you get is unfortunately a little slower than I'd like, but it is definitely an option. So how's the reputation work? Well, it takes about 3,000 reputation to get a level for her, and there's a couple ways to do it. One, you can have these bounties with the Taken King emblem on them. There's usually 3 different parts to it. I don't know if this is the final part. I'm guessing it is because 500 reputation is pretty substantial. Usually there's 2 other parts, be it go kill 20 or 30 guys on the Dreadnaught, and then it goes to a second stage where you need to do something Court of Oryx, usually like kill a boss in Court of Oryx in 90 seconds or 2 minutes or whatever it is. So there's those rewards you can do to help do that. The way you get those bounties is on just run around on the Dreadnaught, and they tend to just pop up. So a little bit of randomness there, not always the most reliable. The other way to get her reputation up is Court of Oryx. Now, for Court of Oryx, you can get, you can have all these runes. I have quite a few stored up on this character, as you can tell. The way they work for reputation, the reciprocal runes, that's the low-level single boss. That's going to get you 25 reputation. Stolen runes, those are going to get the pair of bosses. You're going to have 2 at the same time. That's going to get you 50. And then Tier 3, which is actually Thalnok, the Crota copy, and that one will get you 100 reputation. Now I've stored up a bunch of these, charged them all at the same time so they would stack, and you can get your reputation built up 100 at a time. Now if you have other people around, hopefully they're going to be popping runes as well, and it kind of works as kind of a good synergy. If you get a group, whole bunch of people popping runes, you can get your reputation. It takes a little while, but you can do it. So that's definitely one of the ways to do it. But for me to get 3,000 reputation right now, I basically need 2,800. That would take, I mean, here's 1,700, here's 1,900. All of those, I might get there. I don't want to do the quick math, but you're going to get pretty close. So between that and hopefully other people, you could grind. But that's still doing the Tier 3 Court of Oryx 17 times. Just for me, that's a lot of time spent in Court of Oryx. Unfortunately, when you do that, the only reputation you're getting is Crota's Bane. So, personally, I think there's a better way to do it, and I've actually had some decent luck doing it. And I think that's good, the Siva Heroic strikes and the Nightfall as well. Basically, what you're looking for is skeleton keys. Now, if you guys don't know what skeleton keys are, I can answer that question for you as well. Skeleton keys are random drops at the end of a strike. The Heroic and the Nightfall have a much higher drop rate of skeleton keys than, say, the 320 strike playlist. So you want to stick in the Heroics and then at least do your Nightfalls once a week. Saber Strike is a pain in the butt, I know. Hopefully we get a better one next week. But if you get a skeleton key, what it will allow you to do at the end of each strike is there's a chest. It's called the Strike Hoard. You open that, you get strike-specific loot. Now, there's some strike-specific loot that you can get. Like, say, for the Shield Brothers, you can get Maulers. These are strike-specific gauntlets only from the Shield Brothers strike. You open the chest, you have a chance at these. Say you do, I'm trying to think of another one. Say you do Fallen Saber, which is the Nightfall. You have a chance at the Warlock Helm, Devouring Maul. You have a chance at Baron's Ambition. This one right here, this is the machine gun that you can get from it as well. So there's different things that you can get. You're only going to get one legendary identified item, but it will be strike specific, and it will also potentially be, or there's other ones that they dumped in, a whole bunch of random ones you can get with Rise of Iron. The other thing you can get in there is an artifact. Now it's going to drop it blue just like this one. This one here is 376. I probably got it a couple light levels ago, and I had this one as well. I've gotten 2. They were actually back-to-back, which probably will never happen again, but that is just kind of the luck I had. So using a skeleton key on a strike chest, especially in the upper level ones, when you open one of those, it will be light sensitive, and you have a chance at an artifact. But the other thing you're doing while you're doing all those Siva strikes, you're building vanguard reputation. If you have a booster, you're getting even more. And you're also building your faction. So you're helping out multiple things all at the same time while having a chance at strike-specific loot at a light-sensitive level, which will help you with armor and weapons. You have a chance at an artifact, and you're getting faction package reputation built up so you can get more packages, both of which are going to be light sensitive, potentially holding an armor, weapon, and then usually sometimes they'll throw in like a class item or a ghost in there as well. So personally, I think the Siva Strike playlist is the better way to go. I know it can be kind of a grind, but if you don't sit there and just farm Omnigul all day and you actually go through the different strikes, if you find a reasonable group, it can be a decent amount of fun, especially if you actually have people you're playing with that are friends. So personally, my advice is to go through the Siva Strike playlist and do the Nightfall as well. Try and get your skeleton keys as frequently as you can. Use those at least just kind of at the right time. If, say, I'm like 375 right now and my artifact is 376 and I'm in the Shield Brothers and, you know, I know the gauntlets have a chance to drop. There are other things that have a chance to drop, but go look up the strike-specific loot so you can figure out what the best place to use it is. Like Devil's Dawn seems to be a sniper that drops in here. I don't have it equipped. That's my LDR. And there's certain ones like Baron's Ambition and a helm. So if I'm low on machine gun or heavy and also helmet and I'm in the Fallen Saber Strike, it's a good time to use a skeleton key there because I'm probably going to get a boost out of one of those. Also have a chance at an artifact, which would be a boost as well. So again, keep that in mind. Try and use your skeleton keys at the right time. If your artifact is one of your highest things, save it for a little while so you have a better chance to wait until that thing is one of your lower things. So if you do get one, it's a big boost to light. So that's my advice to you guys. I hope this helps. Could have been a little long-winded in the explanation, but I wanted to try and cover all the options and ways that you can get it and just what my thoughts are on the best ways to do it. So thank you guys for tuning in. Likes are always appreciated on these videos. They help me out quite a bit. So drop one of those below if you did enjoy this. And also check out the main channel. Subscribe there. I've got content coming your guys' way constantly. Guides just like this. Guides to Challenge of Elders, Soul in the Nightfall. Working on raid stuff, of course. I know there's plenty of raid guides out there, but I know you guys seem to like the detail I do, so I'll eventually work on those as well. Thank you guys for everything. The support's been awesome, and keep that coming. Tomorrow with Zur and Trials of Osiris, it should be interesting. So stay tuned, and we'll see what else comes this weekend. Otherwise, just keep having fun, guys, and stick to it. Have fun, enjoy, and if you get burnt out on the grind for a little while, take a break and come back tomorrow. So have a good one, guys. Enjoy, and have fun.